The lesson today is titled, On a House Divided, or On the Cross Borne by an Entire Family. Every kingdom divided against itself will be laid waste, and house will fall against house. If Satan is divided against himself, how will his kingdom stand? Christ asked this of the crowd, the Pharisees and the scribes, when they said he was of the evil one, when he drove out demons. In the common vernacular, this saying or idiom is paraphrased and repeated incorrectly due to its use by Abraham Lincoln in a speech accepting the Illinois Republican Party's nomination to be their candidate to the U.S. Senate. Here is that excerpt of Lincoln's speech from 16 June 1858. A house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe this government cannot endure permanently, half slave and half free. I do not expect the Union to be dissolved. I do not expect the house to fall. But I do expect it will cease to be divided. It will become all one thing or all the other. Either the opponents of slavery will arrest the further spread of it and place it where the public mind shall rest in the belief that it is in the course of ultimate extinction, or its advocates will push it forward till it shall become lawful in all the states, old as well as new, north as well as south. In a way, Lincoln was discussing the removal of demons from the body and Satan just as well as the Lord was. For Lincoln was prophesying publicly that the country as a whole would choose to end slavery, while his opponent, Frederick Douglass, believed every community should be self-determining on issues such as evil and morality, where they should be decided locally rather than the values and basic laws of the country and the people being set forth by the federal government, and then local issues added on to these laws. I know issues of slavery from 100 to 175 years ago and the politics of that time may not sound like faith issues of today. But look at the supposed leaders of the right. They stand for evil. Again, our right-wing leadership are doing immoral things, being friendly to and business partners with autocrats, despots, who enslave, murder, and starve their own people. Pray for this country. Please, Lord, let all those who harm children be made to pay for their crimes in this life and throughout eternity. Evil sins for which they see as no sin, they see as the cost of doing business, or worse, their own fault for remaining in their homes, rather than becoming refugees in camps or killed on the road trying to escape an unjust war. Damned if they do, damned if they don't, by these rich men who are so vile and so very evil, so insulated from their own decisions of death to another's child, that they've failed to be able to comprehend the magnitude of that loss and the great horrors of it. But they've never seen their children starve to death. No, not these very fat cats. They've never seen their children having only an empty soda bottle to use to play soccer, or catch, or kick around, or the many unknown games children make up on the spot. No, the rich never suffer in war, most especially if they've created or caused the war, or if they profit from it by selling arms to it. Now think how quickly war would end everywhere if the evils inflicted upon the poor, the hardships felt by even one woman or child, was visited upon the household of the leader and the creators of this war. Think of his wife haranguing him. There is no food to eat because of you. There is nothing but dust and noise because of you. Your children are all sick because of you. Stop your nonsense, or the children and I will leave if we can. But your sins will follow us wherever we go, no matter where we stop, because we will be beggars because of you and your stupid war. And don't give me any of you're a woman, you can't understand this high-level stuff. Oh, it's just shit. I am a mother, and I understand starving, sick children. This is what you have done to the other side. But there it's okay to starve and kill women and children. You gutless, feckless, spineless failure of a man. Get a gun and go fight other men and leave the women and the children out of your evil, stupid wars. Go sin against those who want to sin against you. Fools should kill like and leave the rest of the world alone. He would most definitely beat her. But after the sixth wife had said this, and also locked and barred her doors against him, one very wise one even said she had attached suicide explosives to her door. Come in and get your reward, she taunted him. Come and see paradise, you fool. Eventually, it would sink in. For no woman will lie with a man who is publicly denied by a half-dozen other women, not even for money. And none by force will give him what he needs: comfort from the difficulties of the failing war and the people rising against him. The women all reply with a sarcastic, "Meh, tell someone who cares." And none of his many children will look at him or run to greet him. They are all starving. They are all sick and dying because of him. It would get through to him in time, for only this would truly bring home his sins against others. And no woman will stand by when her children are endangered, hurt, starving, or sickened. This would end the war. Women have found a way to end all wars. And we only need God and the Red Cross to assist in this completion. For this would divide every house. This would be a cross borne by the women and children that they would face and cause the men to carry the weight.